Keeping fit and healthy during and after pregnancy is very important because staying active during this time can actually make pregnancy a lot easier. Hi, I am Sophie Albert and I will be your host for this episode of Straight from the Expert, where we will tackle prenatal and postpartum health.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Kristine Tangco, an OB-GYN from Cardinal Santos Medical Center. Staying active or doing workouts during pregnancy and post-pregnancy is quite beneficial to a woman. Exercise, in general, prevents you from gaining a lot of weight during pregnancy. It helps shorten the course of labor, and it helps you not develop hypertension or diabetes in pregnancy. And if you have a normal BMI, this decreases your chances of having a cesarean section. After pregnancy, exercise is also important because you lose the unwanted fat that you gained during pregnancy. Postpartum is up to 12 weeks, so you're still not safe from developing hypertension in pregnancy. You can still develop these things even up until 12 weeks postpartum. So when you exercise, your chances of develop these complications is lessened. Exercise postpartum also enhances the psychological well-being of the mom because it lessens the feeling of fatigue or tiredness, and it increases your vigor.
And that was Dr. Kristine Tangco giving us information about prenatal health. And don't worry mga kapuso, kasi marami pa tayong matututunan tungkol sa prenatal health because today we also have Coach Julia here with us.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me.
Yes, and congratulations on your first baby. And Coach Julia is actually a transformation coach. So what exactly is a transformation coach?
As a transformation coach, I help people achieve overall fitness. So that includes physical and mental fitness.
Yes, it's very interesting and totoo naman that health is not just about physical but also about your mental health. But today, we're here to do prenatal and postpartum exercises. So what are we gonna do today, Julia?
So we'll be starting with first trimester exercises. The first exercise is called side jacks. So it's very simple. It's a modified version of jumping jack. So wala lang yung jumping. So you want to step to the side, okay, with your hands above your head like you're clapping, and then put your hands back to the side. Up, side, down. Okay, so let's do 5 reps of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good job. The second exercise that we'll do for the first trimester, we'll be needing dumbbells for this, or if you don't have any dumbbells, you can use bottles of water. So let's just pick up our dumbbells. Okay, make sure you get the lightest weight possible, or something that is lighter than what you usually carry. Okay, so now is not the time to lift heavier than what you usually lift. So we'll start off first with the lunge. This one targets the glutes. This specific lunge targets the glutes. It's called a reverse lunge. Step back. Okay, leaning forward. Okay, make sure your leading leg is at a 90-degree angle. Push up and stand back up. Then we do a bicep curl. So making sure the elbows are clipped to the sides, and then we bring the weight up to our shoulders. Okay, then we do a lunge again. Lunge, pushing from the heel and back up. Okay, so let's do 3 reps of this. Let's go. Lunge, bicep curl, lunge. Good job. Last one. And bicep curl. Okay, good job.
Okay, so that was still a challenge. But because nga for first trimester, you can still kind of move like normal, right?
Yes.
But how about for moms that weren't really that active before pregnancy? Like, hindi ba sila mahihirapan doing this?
So actually, that's a good question. Basically, you don't necessarily want to do something that's totally new from what you already do. So now is not the time to lift heavy or run a marathon. Just continue what you're used to doing and then decrease the intensity. You want to reach 150 minutes of aerobic exercise, moderate exercise, in a span of a week. So that could be about 20 minutes every single day or 30 to 40 minutes 4 times a week. So you want to keep yourself active, not necessarily lifting weights, most especially heavy weights. You just want to make sure you keep on moving, kahit simple as walking lang.
Physical activity does not increase the risk of miscarriages, low birth weight, or preterm labor and delivery. Of course, it's definitely a must that you seek clearance from your OB-GYNs before starting any physical activities. But in general, a pregnant woman who has no complications is allowed to exercise. But if she has medical complications like a heart problem or a lung problem that makes it difficult for her to breathe during physical activity, of course, she's not allowed to exercise. If she's at risk for developing preterm labor, such as if she's carrying multifetal pregnancies, yung mga twins or triplets, she's definitely not allowed to exercise because konting galaw lang yan, she might go into labor. Also for women who has a placenta previa is when the placenta is attached to the lower portion of the uterus near the cervix. They're not allowed to work out because they might go into labor and then bleed. But if they don't have these things, most of the time, pregnant women are allowed to exercise.
Okay, so now for our third exercise for the first trimester, this is called a deadlift 2-arm row. So for this exercise, we'll get the weights again and we'll demonstrate it sideways so you can see our form. Okay, so with the deadlift, you want to hinge at the waist. Okay, hinge at the waist, keeping your knees slightly bent. So hindi siya naka straight ng ganyan. So slightly bent. Then we slide the dumbbells a little below the knees and then back up. Okay, so that's basically a dumbbell which targets the hamstrings, the glutes, and also our lower back. So we want to slide it down, and then from this position, just turn the weights this way and then pull from the elbow to a row. Okay, and back down, then up. Okay, so we're targeting both the lower body and the upper body with this exercise. So let's do 3 reps of this.
Okay, let's do it.
Pull from the elbow, back down, and up, down, pull. Okay, last rep. Okay, down, pull, down, and up. All right, good job, Sophie.
Thank you. In the next part, we will do exercises naman for moms who are in their 2nd and 3rd trimester. Let's have a break first, and we'll see you in the next part of this episode.
To start, okay, bring your chest closer to the wall. 2, you should be feeling this side burning.
It's burning. So now at the 3rd trimester, the baby is much bigger na and heavier, and it's also more difficult.
So we'll start with the YTW. T and W. Okay.